Hi friends, it's time for another art lesson with Mrs. Stoffer. Today we're going to be talking about color. This year in art we're going to be talking about the 7 elements of art, which are color, texture, line, shape, space, form, and value. But this first month of September we're going to do color, which is one of my most favorite elements because I love color. Color just makes the world a beautiful place. Could you imagine this world without color? It would just be gray and dull and boring. So color makes life exciting. So I'm going to start out by showing you the color wheel. This is a color wheel that I painted myself because I had an art class this summer and I had to paint a color wheel. So on the color wheel we start with the primary colors. And the primary colors, I kind of like to call them the magic colors because from these 3 colors, you can make lots of other colors. It's like if you mix them, you can make new colors. So the primary colors are yellow. Here's the yellow at the top. Red. There's the red. And blue. Yellow, red, and blue are the primary colors. And from these, you can make new colors. Let's see if what I'm telling you is true. Let's try it. So I have 3 primary colors right here. So I'm going to start with this yellow. And I think I'll add some red to it. Let's see what I get. I'm going to mix it with my fingers. And when you mix yellow and red, you get what? Orange, you're right. Now let's try some yellow with some blue. What do you think it's going to be? I bet you guys can guess. Let's mix it up and see. Yellow and blue make green. Magic. Voila. Now let's try blue and red and see what they make when you mix them. Ooh, this is a beautiful color. Red and blue make purple. So from these 3 primary colors, we just made 3 brand new colors. These new colors that we made, which are purple, green, and orange, are called the secondary colors. What are they called? Secondary colors. You're right. Primary colors, right here. Secondary colors. So, let's see. So on this color wheel, I've colored in the primary colors, red, yellow, and blue, and then the secondary colors, because when I mixed red and yellow, I got orange. That's why orange is between them on the color wheel. And then when I mixed, remember I mixed yellow and blue? What color did I get? It's green, you're right. Then when I mixed red and blue, I made purple. So that's how we get the primary colors and the secondary colors. So that's what we're learning about color today. And also a fun game to play. I'm going to have you guys look around the classroom right now where you are. See if you can find something yellow. Just from your seat, look around. Point to something yellow in the classroom. Good job! Okay, now see if you can find something red in your classroom. Point to it. Good job! Now see if you can find something blue in the classroom. Look around. Good job! Now let's see if you can find the secondary colors around you in your classroom. See if you can find something green. Keep looking. You got it! See if you can find something purple. Good job! See if you can find something orange. Keep looking, you can do it! Awesome! Okay, now you found all the colors in the classroom. So I decided to look around my house for the colors of the color wheel. look what I found. I found this cute little bird that's yellow, this little cup that's red, and this star that's blue. So I have the primary colors. And then I found this pretty little birdhouse that's purple, and it would go between the red and the blue, right? That's where it goes on the color wheel. And this orange watering can between the yellow and the red. And then this pretty green bottle between the yellow and the blue. So you can do that when you get home. Try to find all the colors on the color wheel. Have fun, and I'll be coming to you with the project in just a minute. Hi friends. Now we've all learned about colors, the color wheel, the primary colors and the secondary colors. So let's do a fun project with colors and make our own cool, really awesome color wheel. So to make this color wheel, what you're going to need is one of these round filter papers. So this paper is special. It's different than regular paper because water can go through this paper and it doesn't tear the paper. It's like you can pour water through it without it tearing. So this is a special paper we're using today. So you need one of these, and you're going to need a paper plate. So first of all, let's put your paper plate down on your desk. Put the filter paper on top of your paper plate. Smooth it out. So make sure the filter paper is on top of your paper plate, like this. Then we're going to use markers. And if you're doing this at home, and make sure you get these kind of markers that are just your regular coloring markers that you get like at Walmart. These are Crayola brand, but any kind will work as long as they're just regular markers you color with that are water-based markers. Can't use Sharpies on this, it won't work. You have to have water-based markers. So what you're going to do is you're going to start coloring this filter. Oh, I just wanted to remind you, when you use your markers, you take the lid off, put the lid on this special part on the back. That way you don't lose the lid and you keep the same color with the marker. So this is really important. I'm going to do it one more time so you don't forget. When you take off your lid, stick it on the back of your marker so you don't lose it. That's really important, friends. Then I'm just going to start coloring all kinds of designs on here. Just however you want. And then when you're done using a color, you make sure you put the lid on and make sure you hear a snap. So it's on tight. That way we don't lose lids, because when we lose lids, markers dry up and they're no good. So I'm just going to keep adding colors on here. You can make all kinds of shapes and patterns. What really doesn't matter how you do it. Like you can maybe make some squiggly lines. Anyway, the most important part of this project is that you use lots of colors and that you fill in your circle filter. Okay, I'm going to show you some examples here. So when you're done, you can make it any way you want, but fill the whole circle with lots of colors. I want to see lots of colors and not a lot of white showing. And I want it filled all the way out to the ends, all the way out to the edges of the circle. So if you did it like this, which one of these do you think is going to be the most pretty when we put the magic spray on it? Well, you're right if you guessed this one, because it has the most colors and they're all the way out to the edge. This one where you just put a few colors on and left a lot of white, not going to be as beautiful as the one that you put lots of colors on. So this is what I would ask you to do, is put lots of colors on there. After you're done coloring and you have it all colored exactly how you want it, then all you need to do is raise your hand, say, "I'm ready, Mrs. Stauffer, for the magic spray." And guess what? I'm going to come by with the magic spray. And I'm going to come over, and I got my magic spray. I'm going to tell you a secret. It's really just water. Then I'm going to take your picture, and I'm going to spray it with the magic spray. Give it a good spray and watch those colors run. Do you see how those colors are moving and grooving and shaking and moving and dancing around? Those colors are going together and making a beautiful work of art. They're going to run together for a while, and they're going to make some new colors. As we see colors mix and blend, we can see some new colors. So we're going to let that dry and let those colors run and dance and shake and move and groove for maybe like 5 minutes. and then you'll be done. And when it's dry, like it might take a little bit longer that to dry, but you can just leave it for like 5 minutes and then it should look pretty good. See how it's still moving? So when it's all done and it's all dry, you're gonna have a beautiful fancy color wheel. Okay friends, I've been letting mine dry for, it's probably been about 10 minutes, which you might not have 10 minutes before I have to leave art for the day, but you can set it on the table and get it later when it's dry. But when this is dry, the cool thing is you can take the filter part off of your paper plate, and here it is, your beautiful color wheel with so many beautiful colors. You can see where some colors have blended together, like yellow and blue have made green, so it's really cool. But the other cool thing is that the plate that you made it on also has lots of pretty colors on it. So you've actually made 2 art projects in one. So I hope you guys had fun making your filter paper color wheels today. And remember all the great things you've learned about color. I'll see you next time.